Hey y'all, it's Curb21, back at you again with a Pokemon Go PvP video. In this video, it is day number 5 of the Little Cup, and we are on the road to rank 10. We have changed up our team drastically. We have led Bronzor into a Wynot, and we've changed up our lead from that Alolan Diglett to Bronzor because I did some analytics, and the most popular leads are Bronzor, Seal, and Cottony. 2 of those Pokemon lose to Bronzor, the other is a mirror match. This is the second change that we've made. Our safe swap is now Shelmet because it does a little bit better against Seal, which is now the top 2 most popular Pokemon being brought on teams around this rank 8 and 9 area. Now, we are going to have a fairly easy matchup against ground type Pokemon like this Barbroach right here, but we do lose the switch advantage, but we have 2 shields against them. We will need a shield 1 in case it was a Mud Bomb, but it was just the Aqua Tail. Good play by our opponent. And they bring in a rare Pokemon, the Alolan Meowth. Rare not because of how hard it is to find, but rare because of how hard it is to find in the Go Battle League at rank 9. That's a spicy team by our opponent, and I love to see it. They are going to get to counter us down with that, why not? And at this point, it is Bronzor against the world. We are saving this shield for that Meowth and its moveset of purely dark type moves that we are weak to. We do not need to shield any of these mirror coats. They are double resisted by our Bronzor. Those counters are chipping away, but we have a ton of health, and we're going to throw this Heavy Slam immediately into the Alolan Meowth just to make sure we don't have to shield, and we have this game cleaned up. No way we lose outside of lag out of the battle. We are just going to clean up the game a little bit faster with this Heavy Slam. No reason to sit around waiting all day. So we pick up the first game with this new team composition of 3 that we have been practicing for the past couple of days and trying to perfect the Bronzor lead, safe swap, Shelmet. Now, the difference is this. Seal in the lead is what we are looking for. We want to line up our Bronzor against the Seal or our Shelmet against the Seal. Whereas on that last team, we had to line up Bronzor against the Seal. Our Diglett could not win, and our Drifloon could not win against Seal. And when it's the top 2 most popular Pokemon being brought, you need to have a couple of answers against it. The risk in playing Shelmet over Drifloon is our team is a little bit weaker to fire types, but again, I did the math. We've seen about 1 out of every 10 games of fire type Pokemon being brought. That risk is worth it if you're winning the other 9 games because you're beating Seal, Bronzor, Dino, Cottony, all these popular Pokemon that everybody seems to be bringing at rank 9. And that's what we need to beat in order to get to our ultimate goal of rank 10. Now, we have chosen to go with Single Beam instead of Bug Buzz just because it's a little bit cheaper and has a 1 in 10 chance of dropping both the attack and defense stat of your opposition. Comparing this to Bug Buzz, which has a higher energy investment and a little bit more damage, you have a 30% chance of lowering your opponent's defense stage by 1. And that's pretty strong because of the likelihood is so much higher than 10%. It's going to be happening more often, and it's a more reliable move. We are going to Mud Slap down, and can we finish this off with the Diglett? No. Could not sweep 3 Pokemon up. The Seal comes in and licks us down. So well played to our opponent in that game. So, them doubling down on Icy Wind in the 2 versus 2 shield was a very strong move by them because we used up our shields thinking they were going to beat Aqua Tails, and they ended up winning that game because they debuffed us so hard that our moves didn't hit them hard enough to clean up the lead. So we're playing the same lead off here, and hopefully we can learn from our mistakes. This is the Icy Wind. We're not going to shield it. It seems to be on this day, everybody's just playing straight Icy Wind and looking to win that switch advantage. But we don't shield it, and we gain the switch advantage because of that. They bring in the Nincada with that scary Night Slash 1 in 10 chance to increase their attack. but they're just going to bug bite us out, and we bring in our bug type, and we know these Night Slashes aren't going to deal a ton of damage unless they get that attack stage boost. We're just going to go straight for the Body Slam and get a shield. They're going to swap into their Bronzor, and we bring in our counter up shields. This is good for us. We have played everything in this game to perfection, including that lead-off situation, which we made a mistake of in the last game. But right now, we are picking up some huge value out of this Alolan Diglett, and our Shelmet coming in on that Nincada was extremely high value as well, whereas Drifloon would have needed to shield that Night Slash. The speed of Shelmet and its tankiness are what attracts me to her. She can tank those charge moves like Body Slam and Night Slash and keep on spitting them out with only 3 infestations until they get to their Body Slam. So we win that game because we played it perfectly and everything lined up exactly how we wanted. Our opponent went for the Icy Winds instead of the Aqua Tail, and we won that lead. We have a horrible lead here as a Shadow Stunky is facing us down, and we safe swap into our Shelmet, winning her stripes yet again, getting a matchup against a Razor Leaf Cottony. That is a rare sight to see, especially in the back line, not as a leader. So let's play this out. Body Slam does a good chunk of damage, but that Signal Beam is what we really want to be landing as a neutral hit because Fairy does resist bugs. We could have gotten the KO right there, but look at how fast we can generate that energy with Infestation. Body Slam comes out, and we could not get the job done. We did go for one too many Signal Beams and did not get to that last Body Slam to make the connection. We only landed Body Slams, and they shielded up every beam. Good play to our opponent. We are going to get a little bit of energy on our Bronzor and immediately swap over to the Diglett, knowing the Stunky is coming in, and they have a Tackle Bronzor in the back. This is insane. This opponent has chosen to go Tackle on Bronzor and Razor Leaf on Cottony. Very spicy move choice. But we farm to double Mod Bomb because we know Shadow Stunky can bite our Alolan Diglett out of the game. We wanted to just chop that thing out before it got any bites into us. So that was a heads-up play because of past games teaching us that Alolan Diglett is extremely glassy. Now, this is another good lead that I didn't even account for in my math taking. Why not cannot really defeat a Bronzor in the lead-off situation. All they can really hope for is just burn the clock up, and some opponents actually have a strategy of burning the clock to the very end with Why Not Bronzor and another meta Pokemon to counter what normally beats both of them, like a Drifloon. So I think they normally partner it up with Dino in order to try to go to the clock and beat you when, even if you have shields and you're going to win the game, they can win on health percentage. So knowing that, we're going to be going for these heavy slams immediately, trying to get out this Why Not and see their second Pokemon, and then have that very important swap advantage of seeing their Pokemon first. It is the Bronzor, so this is one of those stall out the clock style of teams. We're going to throw that heavy slam and look to throw another one immediately. We're not going to wait around to do any type of confusion, fast move, denial, which is a skill that I've been looking at the past couple of weeks, trying to practice that on the side, and Bronzor Mirrors is a great opportunity. They actually have opted to use the Cottony as their other Pokemon to try to get rid of any Pokemon that beats up on both Bronzor and the Why Not. We do slip in an extra Infestation, which is huge energy gain for our Shelmet. We're going to go for another one and sneak in this little Body Slam, trying to get that last shield, and we get it. Now we're going to go for that Signal Beam, and we are going to get the big bug move, getting them down, and it's the debuff, but it's not going to make that much of a difference. We are just going to slap it down and go for this huge Mud Bomb, cleaning up game number 5, ending this set, winning 4, only losing 1. I think that's pretty impressive, and the clock was down to the last 19 seconds there. So we were able to pick up some huge wins with the Shelmet and Alolan Diglett, which I have not seen many people playing Alolan Diglett to success, all the way to rank 10. We're halfway there. Good luck, guys.